Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today on the Hungaroring. There's plenty of different spots to overtake if you're daring enough and brave enough. 2 DRS straights, double DRS from the first detection point and the only detection point. Medium speed corners, medium to fast. Not many slow corners possible around here. But should be a pretty tight pack considering with who we have in the field in Tier 5. Overall, it's going to be a very fantastic race. Joining me in the media box today, I do have the good old boy, ChosenTolby. Toby, how you doing today?
What's going on, guys? What's going on, man? I'm doing fantastic. Good old Hungary, one of my favorite tracks on the calendar for this season. I can't wait to watch good racing and then get in there and drive it.
Yeah, I'm not looking too hot race pace wise, but I do have one lap pace. Other than that, I should just be a Williams in the straight and hold everybody behind me. We are just loading into the lobby now, but other than that, I'm gonna jump into race notes. There's 6 DNFs here last season. I don't recall who, as we were commentating Tier 4. This is also home to the longest race in MRL history, which just so happened to be an infinite race. I don't think it ever ended. Rain can cause a lot of chaos, especially with how soft the suspension settings are that people do run here. The rain can make your rear end very slippery. Just so happened to have a social race a couple days ago that we had rain at. But it is looking to be dry in this session so far. We do have 3 drivers to watch today. CJT, Toast, and Midnight. Midnight winning the first race, of course. 2 seasons in a row for him. He's looking to bounce back from his little bit more poor finish from last season, or last race, I do say. We are starting to get the cars out on track now.
I believe Simon's first
2.7
out.
miles, 4.3 kilometers, 14 turns, 1 speed trap, 1 detection point for 2 DRS zones. You're going to be looking to make a lot of time through turn 4 and 5 and 6 as well through the quick chicane. You can gain about half a second up to a full second there, depending on how you take it. And then to finish off the third sector, you just have a couple quick hairpins. Those are also very important to make sure your lap is on time. We jump out
There's a
to the
lot of time to
track
gain
now.
it for the people that do know how to take it compared to the people that don't have a lot of practice taking it.
I would have to agree with that. So we have
So
everybody out
Simon
on
is
softs except
first.
for Nicky G. Nicky G possibly looking to save a set of softs for the race. Maybe he's going to be going soft medium. He's looking to get past the AlphaTauri of Deathman, I do believe. Nope, Deathman is in the pits. It is Diego Lego. Nicky G's going to want some separation here. I don't think he's going to get it, though. Nicky G looking to go on 2 outlaps. Maybe get some separation there. Jump on board with CJ now. He's on his outlap.
Simon gave us a weather report in the chat, says that it's going to be dry the whole time.
Hopefully that is the case, as we are now on board with Sign-On as he is coming through the quick S. Coming through this turn right here, you're almost able to just lift for half a second, just like he did, but you're able to stay in 6th just to be able to get that lower torque. But make quick work of that corner, of course, is Sign-On. Sign-On is typically a good race pace, not very good at 1 lap pace, but he's very consistent during the race. Hopefully he can take that into his advantage today and hopefully score a podium for the Alfa Romeo. He sets our first lap at a 17.347. Knight coming across the line as well at a 14 17.4 with a purple third sector. We have Pizza Dog with a 119.3, followed by Turple Leclerc going up into P2 with a 117.4. Diego Lego with a 117.5. Night Ninja 17.9. Setting good laps out here so far. The top four separated by less than 3/10.
Yeah, very close. A little bit off the pace from what we saw in Tier 6.
Yes, I do believe Tier
Tier
6 was
6,
a...
the pole was pretty high.
Was it a 16.7? Could be wrong.
I believe so.
CJ
CJ up in the P3.
with a 117.4. Vince and the other Alfa Romeo jumping up into P1 with a 17.1. Very good lap as a banker to start out. What do you think these fine gentlemen will be getting down to today?
I mean, I could see the mid 16s. Maybe even somebody might, throw a low 17 in there. 17.2 or a 16.2, 16.3. It would be one of the fast qualifiers, though. I mean, Sinon, that was a really good first lap. Vince, that's a really good lap from him, just as the first banker. Still waiting for the to track the rubber in and stuff like that. And there's Toast with a 17.0, put him on provisional pole.
We jump back on board with Rage Quit. He's coming through Sector 2 now. Grab bombing it in 5th gear.
I've noticed all the Tier 5 drivers have gone down to 5th for that corner instead of keeping it in 6th and just
you're able to gain a
giving that
couple
little
tenths.
lift.
You're able to gain a couple tenths down that little straight, surprisingly, by just staying in 6th and lifting a little bit more. Very good exit onto the main straight from Rage Quit. Setting a 118.3 to start out. Looking to continue his, P10 finishes? 3 in a row now. No, 2 in a row, I should say. Nicky G on his...
So D-Master OG in the chat says something, says no McLaren cars on the track makes me want to cry. I did not notice we have no McLarens in here.
That's very unfortunate for the McLaren crew.
I thought I saw Punju looking, but...
Nicky G setting a 117.6 on his third lap of medium tires.
It's a good time for mediums. Ooh, Midnight jumps up in the P3 with a 17.2.
Very nicely done by Midnight.
If Midnight can stay away from the mistakes, I'm telling you, he's got pace. It's just the little mental errors here and there. Always bite him.
I would have to agree there.
I mean, I'm not dogging him because I make a lot of mental mistakes.
I do as well.
So it was a nice chicane. Could have got on the throttle probably a little bit earlier, but there you go. Sozo's kept in 6.
Ninja invalidating his second outlap. Or his second lap, I should say. A little hesitant on the throttle out the back end.
Yeah,
Gonna
for
keep
sure.
him down there at a 118.9. Herp setting a purple sector 2. This track ramps up quite a bit very quickly, and you're able to gain a lot of time. just by being able to push the car with how much rubber is getting put down,
Nice
like
stop by
Turp did.
Turp.
Turp setting a 16.5, faster than Tier 6 pull time already.
That's a half a second off P2. But Deathman kept it in 7th round. The king.
Midnight very hesitant. I don't know if he's on in lap. I think he is.
Ooh, good lap by Deathman. Puts him P3 with a 17-0. 200 soft toast.
DJ coming through Sector 2, going 9/10 up on his previous time. Gonna have to nail
Up
these.
16.5. Is he lagging on your screen, or is that just fine?
He looks pretty fine on me.
Huh. Going through that second to last hairpin on me, he was...
Setting a 1:16.3 for CJ and the Ferrari.
That is my TT time.
He is very happy with that, flapping his rear DRS wing. Flapping it all the way down the straight. He is very happy with that.
Diego, let go. No, he's starting a lap.
Knight is a 10th down, or plus a 10th on his time. Currently coming to Sector 2. Coming through Sector 2, he is now backed off his lap.
Sinon just jumped down into the 16s with a 16.8 for P3. And his teammate Vint jumps up right behind him. The Alphas looks a little quick.
Yeah, these two Sinon and Vince in the Alphas are definitely looking quick, as they are literally split by a 10th, exactly on the dot. Meanwhile, CJ 2/10 clear of Terp, and then Terp is 3/10 clear of Sinon. It's Nikki G! Setting a 1:16.3.
That's what I'm talking about. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Very nicely done by the man in the Red Bull. Now he's going to be putting immense pressure onto CJ. But Nikki, that was his first set of softs. CJ has gone through 2 sets now. So we're gonna have to see what Nikki G can pull out on his second lap or second set of softs. He's gonna be. It looks like he's gonna be saving that 3rd set for the race. Possibly gonna go medium soft, soft medium, medium, or soft hard, hard soft.
Do you have Van Sendit on your friends list?
I do not.
Oh Lord.
Everybody is prepping to go on their almost last lap, as we have Midnight coming through the first turn, keeping it right on the apex, getting the power down a little late on 3rd gear there, but nonetheless a good exit, shifting down all the way to 3rd gear. Little blip of the throttle halfway through the corner, give him a little bit more rotation. I prefer to tap the brakes, but that's just me. Midnight now coming through the fast right-hander, getting 4th gear down nice and early. I prefer to come through third gear there. I get a little bit more rotation through that chicane. But Midnight stays in fourth, staying in fourth through this whole section. Up to fifth, up to sixth. Can he hold it into sixth, or is he going to downshift? Downshift to sixth. Takes it a little wide, holds on to track limits. 2/10 up on his time. Very good. Medium speed right-hander. Another medium speed left-hander. Ooh. Putting down the power a little bit too fast, as you could see. Second gear. Not really liking it. Disqualified from the session as well. Rage quit now jumping Midnight.
Sorry, I'm trying to get Vincent in here.
You're good.
But we can at least have one McLaren.
We are waiting on most of the people to come out onto their laps now. As we have Turpelker starting his last lap about 2 minutes too early, but saving time in case he does mess up.
You're right. Bet. Vincent, hurry, he might be able to get a lap in.
Very possible. If he gets out before 2 minutes, gets a setup on. More than definitely could. Join Terp. It's 2/10 down on his time currently. Validated his lap. Gonna go on board with Nicky G, our current pole sitter. He's coming down the main straight now. Break right after that 100-meter board.
Traffic to deal with.
Hopefully they get out of his way. Getting the power down nice and early. Quick shift to fourth. Who doesn't spin up the tires in third? Nice late break. Gets a good rotation in the car with his brakes. Gets the power down nice and early again. Under the small straight. Fast left-hander go on board again. Taps the curb on the inside. Holds the power down. Nicky G has been practicing.
He has his ERS off, though.
I think he forgot to turn it on. Either that or this is his second out lap. Got me commentating a lap he's not even doing. But we'll jump on board with CJ. Just a little bit of spin of the rear tires coming out of that last corner. Sturpaker retires in the pits with a 16.540. Taking a little bit of a tight line through 3. A little bit late on the gas through 5th gear. But
he was up by almost a tenth. Pizza Dog DNF'd coming out of turn 1.
Purple Sector 2, I did not get their time though.
I didn't see it either.
Getting a nice exit in 2nd gear, up to 3rd very quickly. Coming to the last corner. Flipping the throttle in 3rd. Coming to the line. 16.2 is Nicky G going to be able to respond. He is a little bit down on his time. He invalidated his lap. Oh, I see this.
He invalidated.
Or anybody else who can.
Invalidated. Toast is coming out last corner. Oh, 16-9. I think that's it.
MKW.
You got Rage Quit.
Yep, Rage Quit is on a lap. Go through the fast S's. Ooh, invalidates on the exit of that corner.
And yep, that's it.
That is it. Deathman. It is invalidated. Just coming across the line to finish off his qualifying session.
So the top 11 covered by a second.
Yes, indeed.
Love to see the times like that. It usually makes for good racing.
Either we're gonna see a blowout here, or
I don't
it's gonna
think.
be tight. Colby, would you do the honors of running through the
Absolutely.
grid?
So our pole sitter, CJT22 in the Ferrari, Nikki G right behind him by less than a tenth in the Red Bull. Terp Leclerc, I always want to say Terp Charles in P3, Sina P4, Night Ninja P5, Toast P6, Knight P7, Deathman P8, Vince P9, Diego Lego P10, Rage Quit in P11, Sozo P12, MKW P13, Quick Tongue P14, Pizza Dog P15, Van Sendit, which didn't get a lap put in. He was late to the lobby in the 16th, and Midnight will start at the back of the grid in 17th due to his disqualification.
Very good laps by CJ and Nikki G, both within the low 16s. And you said it. You said either 16-2 or 3. It was a 16-2.
Yeah, I figured. Usually, I've noticed the tier behind me, their pull time is usually about my TT. It's pretty normal because I'm slow.
I'm just hoping to get within a second of pull time in tier 3.
But what's going on, Pat? How you doing today, man? But Aston Martin starting at the back, 15th and 17th. And Midnight's quick, so I mean he has a lot of ground to make up, but I wouldn't put it past him.
How quick will he make up the ground, and what tires is he going to be going on is the question.
Right.
As we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and they are now out. And away we go, coming down to turn 1. CJ gets a good launch. Nikki G getting a very bad launch compared to Terp, who's diving up the inside for the lead on those soft tires. Nikki G also on those soft tires. It's not working out too well for him. Terp and CJ still going side by side. Terp trying to hold it around the outside. Terp deciding not to, as we have a virtual safety car.
Yeah, there was carnage at the back. Sign on Diego Lego, Knight. MKW, 5 seconds for collision with Rage Quit. I didn't get a good view of it, but
I did not either. We go through the tires now. CJ on the mediums, Terp and Nikki on the softs. Night Ninja, Toast, and Vince all on the mediums. Rage Quit on the hards, up into 7th place. MKW on the softs, Deathman on the mediums. Van Sendit all the way up into 10th. Same with Midnight, both who are on the softs. Pizza Dog splitting them on the mediums. We are just waiting for this virtual safety car to disappear now.
so I don't know if the sauce is strat though.
I don't know either, as I do believe we are going to be going racing here now.
Ooh,
We are
90
now
to drive
green.
through. You got a quarter of the grid jumping in the pits.
Herp and CJ going side by side through one again. Herp getting the good inside line, but CJ carrying his momentum down the straight.
Night
Terp
Ninja's
leading
in a
into the
wall.
corner. Terp having to settle behind CJ there. Nicky G not too far behind him. Rage Quit up into 4th position. Van Sende up
Van
into
Sende
6th already.
Started back.
Van Sende had to have had
That's
a
insane.
brilliant restart, as we are going to go on board with him now. He's on the soft tires. Is he going to be able to move on Vince, make it up to Rage Quit, close that gap to the top 3.
He just made it through all that carnage turn 1, and he was up in P10 on the restart, and then I don't even know how. I know Night Ninja just spun out of turn 1, but the other moves were all him. Nobody else got in trouble.
Ooh, Van Sende spinning it a little bit, letting a couple cars back
catch.
past. Nicky G still on the back of Terp, blasting his overtake, going around the outside, getting close to the back of the Ferrari. Nicky G up into 2nd place.
He's burned so much ERS. He's already down to 30%.
As CJ is still rocking at 100.
Yeah. I think Nicky's just trying to make the best out of those soft tires while he has them.
Gonna burn through his ERS though.
Yeah.
Rage Quit down in 4th
I mean,
on these hard tires, already having Vince on the back of his tail, now less than 2/10 away.
You can gain your ERS back here, unlike last week. Last week at Guitar, once you used it, it was gone.
Yeah, it would be gone for the rest of the race. Purpose. Slowly losing the back of Nicky G. Nicky G is using his overtake, while Terp is waiting to use his. Nicky G
gonna go down the inside.
Yep. Side by side into turn 1. Still
And
side by side.
Right here.
With DRS, it's an easy move done, but he's already under 10% ERS.
Yeah. Unless he thinks he just has the better race pacing, you just leave him. But
We are gonna have to see.
Completely gone.
Deathman sets the fastest lap of the race now with a 119.
And Vince just stuck behind Rage Quit. Rage Quit on those hard tires, so of course he's going to be slower than the front 3, but Vince hasn't been able to get around him, even on the softer compound tire.
Yeah. Rage Quit having a very good race so far. Getting through all the carnage. Through 1, 2. Terp is going to be getting DRS as well on CJ, but CJ is also going to get DRS from Nicky. We're going to be seeing a move into turn 2.
Vince, even with the DRS, Andy just got a way better exit out of the last corner. It's just Andy's getting better exits out of corners, and Vince isn't able to do anything about it.
Yep. Vince trying to carry too much speed, having to brake more than he needs to, where Rage Quit and braking a little earlier. Being able to put the power down.
Vince just definitely got a warning. Yeah, he just got a warning coming out of 4 also. Caution sector 2. Vince send it. Or spun around, and he has no front wing.
Very unfortunate for him, as we have another virtual safety car. Which I think is turning into a full safety car.
The full just came out. Soft runner's going to come in.
Very, very possible.
I think Andy, or Rage Quit right now, has the strat. He's up there in P4.
He
One
most
of those hard
definitely
tires.
does.
He's going to be able to go long.
He's gonna be able to take these hards a long way. Now that he has a safety car, he's gonna be able to lower the heat, take it down to where he wants him again, and push an extra 2 to 3 laps at the end of his stint. Because we have some people diving into the pits now. We'll have a 2.23 pit
Interesting
stop
that
from
Nicky G and Kurt
NKW.
didn't.
Couple 2.2 step pit stops. Toast replacing his front wing, getting a 7.4 pit stop. Edge, I think, is also replacing his front wing. Or not Edge, who was that? Don't know who.
Have you been making any bets in the sports book?
I have not. I haven't looked into
Me
it too
neither.
much.
Yellow, I guess, just lost some money.
What you bet it on, Yellow?
It's a
Fill us
safety
in
car. I
on
know
this.
that. For y'all that don't know, it's not real money. We do a thing in our Discord. It's called Moose Bucks, where you can go in and gamble your moose dollars.
Oh.
Under a safety car and a half for every tier. Kier? No, terrible bet. What are the odds?
Oof. Pretty high. That he can't win.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like those odds, you better have had a huge return if that was going to hit. Oh, plus 5,000. Okay, yeah, I'll take that bet. Plus 5,000. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll take anything plus 5,000. So I haven't done much practice on the softs here. I don't know how long they last.
Well, the game says you can take him about 15 laps in race trim.
Hmm.
Yeah. Pretty
I
long.
almost would have went. I almost would have. That's a tough call. That was a bad spot for the safety car for Nicky G and Turp Charles.
Yeah.
It makes you have to really think and then try to take a chance one way or the other.
I think
You just hope you made the right one.
I think Mickey's gonna be trying to use his DRS and pull away before his the DRS gets enabled, but very possible that CJ is gonna be using his now that he knows his mediums are or has a little bit less wear.
Well, Marmo's flown under our radar. He's up 12 positions.
Very nicely done from him.
Andy's our next biggest winner, up 7. Simon, biggest loser, down 13. All right, here we go.
Nicky G getting off on the last corner. Rage Quit might be looking to make a move. Shows up the inside.
Oh.
So everybody seems to have gone in the line now. Rage Quit is definitely looking very strong right now at this point. Those hard tires are going to have even less wear than those medium and softs. So maybe he's going to be able to push a little bit more now. Still within half a second, but Vince is also within half a second of him. There's a 1 second gap down to our Marmo, Deathman, and Toast. Tagging along with them is MKW and Night Ninja. Then another 1.5 second gap to Night. Quick tongue. Diego. You have a mix up of
Diego
cars
Lego.
down here. We have a lot of cars just
It
crawling
looked like
through
they
this
might have
sector.
tried to go side by side through the chicane, which doesn't work very well.
Sign on having some front wing damage. Same with Pizza Dog, as you just see Pizza Dog's hitting his brakes on the straight. Okay. Letting Midnight go through. Jump back up to the front now. Vince making Rage Quit defend a little bit. Not too much, though.
Quick tongue in the pits also, so he must have been caught up in that little chicane incident. 5 drivers.
Yeah, they're going to be upset.
So Nicky G again just burnt through his ERS, but for a good reason. He is out of the ERS from CJ for now.
CJ looking to bring it back in. We have a gaggle of cars in the midfield from Vince all the way down into MKW. DRS enabled.
It's going to be close with the CJ has it going down into turn 3. Or turn 2, sorry. Toast, Deathman going side by side into turn 2. Little love bump from Toast.
Ghost looking to make up positions on those mediums. Everybody's still driving in a line together. Not too much separation between them. Here, we might possibly see Vince get past Rage Quit here down the straight, unless Rage Quit can get some DRS, as he might very possible do. Now within a second.
I don't know, Rage Quit's just he's been getting good exits. Ooh, Nicky G.
Nicky G spun out.
He must have had a moment.
We're gonna see Rage Quit dive up the inside of Terp. And Nicky G.
Way late on the brake. What a move. Double overtake. Oh no!
Loses a little bit of his front wing. Nicky G tapping him on the outside, but very possibly just a racing incident.
Oh Lord.
As
That was about to
Terp
be
is
move
down
of the
into
day
sixth
if
as well.
that stuck. Yeah, move of the day. That might have been pass of the season if he would have double overtook both of them right there.
Yeah. As we see Vince now behind Nicky G. I wish we had a replay system.
Right. Oh, Terp's around.
Yep, those soft tires of Terp are not liking life. Same with Nicky G.
You deciding to stay out. This is going to have DRS, and Nicky G has no ERS to defend it at all.
The downfall of using all your ERS. Gonna be like a pack of wolves.
And Turbot's got 5 seconds to speed in the pit lane, and he calls it.
Yep.
Rage Quit also in the pit. They're getting a new wing. Yeah, Nikki G is struggling on these softs. He's going and just get him off.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of time here. Von Sendet has the only 3-second time penalty so far, sitting in 10th.
Nikki G staying out. Mercedes kind of fighting with each other.
Still going very closely for the Mercedes boys. Marmo and let Toast on by. Toast on those hard tires, looking to make a charge at this point.
Yeah, if I was Nikki G, I'm gonna go ahead and pit. Probably put on the hards, go the rest of the way. Because everybody around him on those mediums still have to pit.
Yep.
Stays out.
Nicky G looking to hold on to his strategy.
Toast dives on the other side of him in turn 1.
Side by side bumping.
Ooh. And Nikki G gave him a bump for sure. Oh yeah, his tires are.
These soft tires are shot. Shot
For
for sure. MKW getting a 3-second penalty.
Pick. Just need an invite sign on. Oh, his internet just went out. Boo.
Rip. The big rip. Indeed. Marmo still holding on to the back of Nikki G, but Toast slowly pulling away. Pulling up to the back of Vince. Able to get the DRS. Marmo getting past MKW as well. Nikki G into the pits for a set of mediums. Nikki G gonna be looking to come out behind Midnight by a good chunk of time there.
Midnight trying to get around Vincent. Vincent got a little squirrely out of turn 1. Midnight has it done before turn 2. So Toast, MKW, and Knight are all on 9-lap old hards.
Yep.
If they can make them last to the end, they're going to be super slow at the end.
Very true. But the fate of these guys rests on a safety car.
Yeah, for sure. Toast. Oh, we thought about it in the turn one.
Knight going down the inside of MKW into turn 1. Knight up into P6. Ooh, Deathman is DNF'd.
And there's a safety car.
Getting too much power down.
I would expect to
and
see
going right
just
into the
about
wall.
everybody to pit right here.
I don't know how he
And that hurts for Nicky G because he just pit off those softs.
Very unfortunate for Nicky G. I will be right back. My dogs are going crazy.
Very good.
It is on your camera, good sir.
The Master OG says hards don't last more than 25 laps. I'd expect just about everybody to come, even the hard runners, come and put on a set of mediums. Well, no, because it's 19 laps. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's coming in. Only person that won is Nicky G. We don't know if he will get in front of anybody. He's not gonna get in front of everybody. He's gonna come out. Might get behind one of the Mercedes. So that kind of worked out for him. He's up in the P4. We're about to find out, Sinon. The car's coming around to the pits. QuickTone's pit put him on inters. Oh no. Sinon, no, your car did not pit. That hurts for QuickTone.
What happened?
QuickTone's pit put him on inters.
Oh, no.
I'm about to have to go, I believe.
Ah, you got 30 minutes.
30? I thought it was one. Oh, yeah, it's 1:30, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought it was 1:15. Need an invite. I got you. Ours is at 12:15. That's why I got confused.
We're just waiting for 6 more cars to reach the grid again.
Oh, yeah, because QuickTone's going to pit again for sure. I learned last game to always check the MFD for what tire and stuff you're putting on, or whether you're changing your wing or not. Why is there overtaking happening under safety car?
Or somebody spun. I think so.
It was Amaro going around night, but he gave it back.
My dogs were barking at another dog that was walking by. Go figure, right?
Right? I didn't know dogs do that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't either.
right, yeah, we'll get to come in this lap.
Yep.
And the race is just now about just at halfway over.
Yes, it is. We are going to pull up the details of lap everybody's tires are on. Everybody mostly on the mediums, a couple people on the hards. DJ and Vince opting for those hard tires. Toast might get a good jump on them here. Nikki G already back up into 4th on those medium tires. But as we await CJ. Going out of the last corner. Toast making Vince look in his mirrors there. Nikki G looking to get a good exit around the outside of Toast, but does not happen. Toast going up against the wall.
I don't know what he was doing.
As Vince and it spins in the back. Lone spinner. Midnight right on the back of Williams of Night Ninja.
Pizza dog around also.
Nikki G looking to stay onto the back of Toast. His tires are 2 laps older because he used them for qualifying night, getting a good run on Nikki G. Looked up the inside for a second, but backed out before the braking zone. MKW, Nikki G's teammate, on the back of a Night. Well, Vince starting to lose touch with CJ. But you have Toast, who looks to make a move down the inside. Gets it done before the corner. Vince looking for just a clean exit. Not going to try anything back. Off goes Toast to fight after CJ. Do you think these medium tires are going to be about the same pace as the hards at the end of this race, or do you think they're going to have a little bit more...
at the end? No,
yeah.
At the end of it, the hards are going to be way faster. By the end of the race, they're going to be 19-lap-old mediums.
Something along
And I
those
mean,
lines.
it also depends on who's using it. I mean,
Yep.
Some people are really good at saving tires, some people aren't.
Yep. For sure.
Toast seems to be pushing his pretty hard, so
He most definitely is.
I don't know if people watch their tire temps. I mean, I think it's a lot driver based, but
Most definitely is.
ooh, Nikki G almost hit the pit wall. Jesus.
Pushing the limit. But is it going to be enough to get the win? We will see in these closing stages of the race. We have Midnight down in 9th place. Still fighting against Night Ninja on those hard tires.
Yeah, Midnight started a roller coaster race. He started at the back of his DSQ in qualifying, was all the way up into the top 10, and then ended up all the way at the back again.
Now
And now he's back into the top 10, so he's going back and forth. Quick Tongue, DNFs.
That is a...
That's another full safety.
Yep. So this opens up the strategy books. Once again.
I was about to say, this helps out the medium runners a lot.
Safety car simulator. Indeed is.
I've been watching CJ's ERS. He hasn't been pushing at all this whole entire race.
No.
No, he's been above 90% the whole entire race.
CJ's probably just going for a Sunday stroll at this point. We do have a couple of racers pitting. It's Rage Quit and a sign on. Also Diego Lego. We are just waiting for Pizza Dog. Send it. I honestly wish in the next game you would be able to choose your spectator camera angle. Say if you want like helicam or like a race camera where it shows multiple
That would be a
cars.
nice touch. Cameron, catching. This is the third full safety car, and we've had a VSC.
Nicky G looking to he's gonna want to push a little bit here on the safety car restart. Stay real close to the back of Vince if he wants the podium. Vince, if he wants any chance of winning this race, he's gonna have to pick it up a little bit to catch the race pace of CJ. Toast, now that he's on the back of CJ, hopefully get something done here.
Toast is another one of those wild cards. He was my teammate a couple seasons ago. I forgot what season it was. He's quick at times, but sometimes mistake prone.
Yeah, feel that.
Kiss Max, what's going on, man?
Hope all is well, brother. If you guys haven't already, this is the perfect time to do it. Please like and subscribe. It helps grow our community, gets our videos out to more people, gets our shorts of what happens during these races, these funny moments. Get those out to people just by liking and leaving a quick comment. It's much appreciated. Thank you all in advance if you do so.
If Van Sendick picks it up, we might come in this lap.
Very possible. He went onto a new set of softs. Thank you very much, Master or D-Master. Much appreciated, bro. I believe the safety car is going to be coming in this lap. If Von Sendit can hurry his little pooty.
It'll be a really late call if it does.
I've seen late calls before.
Oh yeah, last week there was one at Qatar, or no, it was a Silverstone one, I think. Week 1, super late call.
Yep, late call.
The master said he found it from YouTube. He found MRL from the YouTube channel.
That's awesome. That's
good to hear.
that.
It is awesome.
I love it. I love it. CJ getting a very good launch out the last corner as we just see the gaggle of cars. See a slow car of Zoso not getting a very good launch at all. Splitting the field from 10th down.
Oh, Night. Nikki G bumped wheels in turn 1. Both made it out alive though.
Nikki G staying within touch of these guys. Post Knight able to get that launch off the safety car restart that he wanted. kind of weaving his tires, get a little bit more heat into him, even though it doesn't do much in this game. He's starting to lose Vince corner by corner. Nicky G staying back on Vince within 4/10 for the most part, losing a 10th there.
Surprisingly, the safety car restarts has actually been pretty clean compared to what we're used to. Usually, the safety car restart is usually always a wreck right afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, Toast got CJ in turn 1. CJ going to try to fight him back and down to 3 or down to 2. So now Toast just has to try to make those mediums last while trying to defend.
It's going to be a very hard task, Nicky G, right on the back gearbox of Vince. I guess there's a thunderstorm outside right now. I just heard a bunch of thunder, and I'm like, is that coming from in-game?
Right.
Ooh, Nicky G
Well,
spinning
hopefully you don't lose power or
off.
anything. Nicky G around. Oh, no. Has to wait and wait and wait. He's going to go all the way to the back.
DRS is
That
with
hurts.
this lap. It's going to release the pressure off of Vince, though. So we might see a resurgence from Vince here against CJ. We have 9 laps to go around the Hungaroring. MKW trying to fight against Knight to get that 4th place position and fight to get up into the podium for Red Bull.
Well, I think the Knight and MKW both have the 3-second time penalties, so the podium is almost set as long as they can keep it clean.
Yep. CJ and Toast and Vince currently all within 2 seconds of each other coming onto the main straight. CJ and Vince both having DRS. CJ still sitting around 100%. ERS, while Toast is around 43%. Vince is sitting around 50, but at this point,
MKW
I really
got around Knight in the turn 1, and Knight Ninja got around Amaro in the turn 1 also. Yeah, I got you, Kiss Max. I'm about to head that way.
Vince still within DRS range of CJ and Toast. Gonna drop back to the midfield fight of Sinon and Omarmo. Sinon looking up the inside. Omarmo defending it well, late braking there. Omarmo right on the back of Midnight. Midnight up into 7th, getting past Omarmo now. Getting closer to Williams of Night Ninja. You have the Knight and the Ferrari. Very close to MKW as Omarmo makes a move Back down the inside of Midnight, pushing him a little wide, leaving him just enough space. But he is now blinking with less than 10% DRS.
CJ's car on my screen is lagging all over the place. And yeah, he's off from 5. And then he was back on the track.
Midnight losing the rear end a little bit. Coming through turn 5. Turn 4, I should say. CJ still within a half a second up toast. Sitting at that 100% ERS still. Hoping to get closer and closer.
CJ got a terrible exit at the last corner.
Also now 10 seconds behind of sign on with Diego Lego now going up the inside. He's also trying to fight it back. His sign on spins out again, I do believe.
Yeah, out of turn 1. Ooh, Night Ninja almost lost it in the chicane.
Marmaro is still fighting with Midnight. Rage quit now within a second of Midnight. Slowly making his way towards them. Midnight going a little deep. Gonna open the door for Rage quit up the inside. Midnight leaving the space. Still side by side. Rage quit letting him through, hoping to get a better exit down this main straight.
I think Rage quit backed out right before the. Yeah, I heard that. I think Rage quit backed out on purpose to get the DRS. They did it right at the detection zone.
Ooh, it's Night Ninja and Marmo going wheel by wheel. Marmo now up into 6. Midnight still trying to fight Rage quit.
There's definitely wheel bumping going on there.
Rage quit able to get the move done.
Sign-on gave it up in the pits.
I think Von Senta is going to as well. There it is. I think we're gonna see Pizza Dog, aka Pete, I do believe. I think this is Pete. I'm not too for sure.
Pete does tier 4.
Okay. We're not going to jump back up to the lead. CJ now within half a second again. Gonna probably try and make his move down this straight.
Night Ninja spun around, just broke his wing off. Backside onto the track. Oh, Lord. That was close.
Toast trying to get a switch back. Fighting it back still. Side by side. Still side by side. Toast not letting this go. CJ backs off going into sector 2. Because this track's not very wide, it's pretty hard to overtake into these corners, as Night Ninja also DNFs in the pits.
Oh! Vince just got into the back of CJ and spun him. And then the Red Bull comes around the corner and hits CJ. Oh, no. I'll go ahead and record that.
Very unfortunate for CJ and Vince. Vince retiring on track.
No.
Oh, what a shake-up to it near the end of this race.
Wow.
Toast now in
Vince
P1.
just missed his breaking point.
Vince missed his breaking point.
Yeah, I got it from the helicam. He missed his breaking point and tapped into the back of CJ, and it spun him, and then MKW came around the corner with the Ferrari spun in the middle of the track and nailed him.
Rage Quit trying to fight Omarmo here for the podium, last podium position. But if I was Rage Quit, I wouldn't fight too much here. I would just let them pull me along. Well, Knight has that 3-second penalty.
Yeah, definitely try to get inside that 3 seconds, though.
Yeah. That'll give Rage Quit a podium.
Oh, no, he is in that 3 seconds. I'm sorry.
I think Rage
So
Quit.
Toast being in front of that fiasco that happened, he's just smooth sailing.
You got very lucky to be in front of that.
Yeah.
Midnight slowly drilling in Rage Quit. But with Midnight on those 15-lap old medium tires with CJ right behind him. It'll be tough to say. How close is Rage Quit gonna get to Omarmo? You gonna be able to make the
I don't
pass?
know. Knowing Rage Quit pretty well, I don't think he's going to fight it too much. I mean, right here, if he gets the DRS and can make an easy pass, he will. But he's not going to throw the podium away. He'll
Going up the
back out of
inside.
something to get the podium rather than...
Yeah, Omarmo
I say that.
turning into Rage Quit.
Oh, man.
Rage Quit might have a possible little broken wing. Not too bad, though. Yeah, Omarmo just broke a little later and just turned in on the Rage Quit. Rage Quit hitting the side in the middle of Omarmo and spinning out a little bit.
And that took the podium away. Hey, I got to go. I got 3 minutes, man.
All right. Say goodbye to ChosenTolby. Check him out in the Tier 4 drivers during that race. Good luck, good sir.
All right, appreciate it. Y'all enjoy the rest of the race.
I am now alone. But that is okay. We have Knight and Toast 1 and 2. Omarmo might be getting P2 if he can hang on to it, get closer. Knight or Rage Quit. You're not gonna be too happy with Omarmo on that turn 1, but it's gonna be going to the stewards and the team principals to figure out what would be going on there. CJ trying to make a move back on to Midnight, getting that top 5 position after leading the race and being in the top 2 almost the entire time. Getting closer and closer, 10th by 10th as MKW now sets the fastest lap of the race. Mickey G down here in P8 currently. Rage Quit so close to getting that podium, but just the unfortunate, so unfortunate timing of Omarmo. We have one more lap to go. Have 11 drivers left out of the 18 that originally started. We have Pizza Dog going into the pits. Get another set of softs and a front wing. Okay, as he is now left by Toast, who has now started the last lap of the race, followed by Knight, Omarmo, Rage Quit. CJ still trying to pull in some time onto Midnight, possibly going to get the overtake done here as Midnight is now blinking. CJ within 4/10, quickly gaining. CJ going to try and make a move around the inside, switch back, taps the back of Midnight. Not going to be able to get the move done there. He's going to have to push to get past Midnight here, as Midnight is a very good defender, which we have seen in races past. CJ holding on to Midnight within 2/10. He's going to want to be able to capitalize on any small mistake that Midnight has as he just loses a couple tenths due to the dirty air. Rage Quit now within a second of Omarmo. He's going to want to push here a little bit more to get within half a second of Omarmo to be able to get that podium. Very well might get this done here. Rage Quit pushing to his heart's content to try and get that podium. Marmo feeling the wear of those 18 laps on those hard tires as they are starting to fall off mighty quickly. Same with Knight. Knight coming across the line. Is Midnight going to get it? Midnight does, or not Midnight, Rage Quit does get a podium. Mercedes go 1 and 2. Rage Quit in 3rd. Knight in 4th. Midnight in 5th. CJ unable to get it done. Falls back behind Midnight in 6th. Diego Lego 7th. Nikki G in 8th. MKW in 9th. Zoso finishing us off in 10th with Pizza Dog finishing a lap down in 11th. Barely missing out on those points, but still a lap down, unfortunately. But other than those safety cars, we had very good action. I am going to be trying to get these two Mercedes in here. All right. As we are going to be going through the order here. In P1, we have Toast, followed by Armamo, both in the Mercedes, followed by Rage Quit, Knight, Midnight, CJ, Diego Lego, Nikki G, MKW, Zoso, Pizza Dog, Vince, Night Ninja, Von Sendit, Cyanide, Quick Tongue, Deathman, and Terp Leclerc. The bottom 7, unfortunately, DNFing, which is unfortunate for them. But overall, very good race. I am glad that it didn't go any worse. Could have been a lot better, but we did get to see a lot of recovery drives, a lot of other stuff as well. I need to go into this. First up, we're going to be having our podium finisher, or 3rd place finisher. Oh, they just left that. Okay, there he is. Gonna drag him up and here with us. Rage Quit, brother. That was a
Good.
great recovery drive after spinning out a couple times.
Yo, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. It was a wild race, man.
Oh, it most definitely was, coming from the 3 safety cars, a couple of virtual safety cars. Especially that the couple last lap, or I think it was 3 laps to go, you and Omarmo got into a tangle in turn 1. I bet you were a little unhappy.
I was just annoyed with myself, mate, more than anything. I wasn't quite alongside. We got in a little bit of a tangle. I was a little bit later on the brakes. No harm, no foul. Either way, I don't think. Racing incident. And yeah, we just move on. It cost me a load of time, and I thought I'd made a mess of chasing down the Ferrari.
Yeah.
But we dumped 50% battery on the last lap and just about snuck through.
Yeah, you did a very phenomenal job on that last lap. I was wondering if you were gonna be able to get that time back, but you most definitely did, as you are now talking to us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And do you know what? I'm stoked because this is the first time I've been on the podium since Portugal season 5, maybe.
Really?
So it's been a while. I had 2 podiums that season. I had Monaco and Portugal, and yeah, I guess high downforce tracks are my thing. I guess the strategy didn't go to plan. That got thrown out the window straight away. But we survived the carnage. There was a lot of carnage and a lot of crashes. I think the team principals will be busy this week.
Oh, 100%. There's a lot of incidents that will have to be gone over. But overall, congratulations on your podium finish, good sir.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Are you going to be racing next weekend?
Yeah, I'm racing next weekend. It's Spa, isn't it?
I do believe so.
Yeah, I'll have to sort out my setup out then because I'm not a fan of Eau Rouge.
I am not either. I'm going to be learning it without lines, so wish me luck.
Yeah, you'll need that.
Congratulations once again, and hopefully we'll see you back up here once again next week.
Hey, I'd love it, man. Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah, no problem.
Take care, brother.
You as well. Next up, we are going to be having Omarmo finishing at P2. Omarmo, congratulations on that P2 finish. You had an amazing drive to just make it all the way from the back of the grid up to the podium. How does it make you feel?
Thank you, man. Feels good. I thought I was done when I missed qualifying, but yeah, no, it was a lot of safety cars, a lot of collisions, but yeah, it was a good race.
Coming into the final like 10 laps or so, and you saw that big mix-up with the grid, or I think there was the first couple drivers where I think Vince dove late. What was going through your head right there?
I was like, no, don't get hit, man, don't get hit. I saw them all facing the wrong way. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. But yeah, no, just try to avoid them, got through, and yeah, it was my opportunity, I guess.
Able to stay consistent through the end and finish on the podium.
Yeah, man, just managing tire temps and everything, but yeah, no, it was a fun race. I like Hungary a lot. Didn't get to practice, but yeah, it was a good battles.
Even though you didn't practice, you did an amazing job to be able to come back through the field like you did. Just avoiding all the incidents, just keeping it clean, able to put it on the podium.
Thank you, man. Yeah, no, a lot of it was just avoiding people. At this track, it's insane.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you very much, kind sir, for joining us today. Hopefully we will be seeing you again next week on Spa. Think you can
Yes,
say
sir,
that?
I'll be there. Be there in 7 days.
Are you going to be able to repeat the podium?
Hopefully. Let's see. Knock on wood.
Hopefully we do. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. I'll catch you later, man.
And finishing in first position, our good friend Toast. Toast, brother, good job on that finish today.
Thank you.
Coming out or starting the race, you had a little bit of what was it? A very good start. Able to dive up the inside of CJ.
I think everyone else was just really slow, so that probably helped.
Compared to the grid, you had an amazing start. You just left everybody behind you. Able to get into the first and just carry those first couple laps on those softs. About where was it? About 10 laps to go with the big collision through the chicane. What was going through your head there as you were going through it?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they were probably gonna catch me if that didn't happen. So my tires were dead. So as soon as that happened, I just knew I'd won the race. I was just kind of driving around, chilling out.
When you saw CJ going around, what was going through your head?
I was barely paying attention. I was just focusing on what I was doing. Looked behind me and then looked in the top corner. I had like a 6-second gap. So
That's probably
I had no idea what happened.
that's probably the best way to keep at it. Just not even keep it in your head. Just race your own race. I do believe that puts you. Let's look at the standings real quick. Where is it? Yeah, you are currently now the overall leader of Tier 5. Coming into this race, you were tied with Edge, but he missed the race today. You are now the overall points leader in Tier 5, good sir.
Well, I mean, it'll stay that way until the last race, and then it'll be Monaco. I'll crash out lap 1 and lose everything.
Oh, I don't believe that. I believe you're going to be on the podium in Monaco.
Nah, I can't drive around the first corner.
Oh, I don't believe that one bit. I mean, look at you. You got through all the incidents today cleanly. Albeit touching the grass a couple times, which was kind of confusing, but
I had the stream on next to me. I'd look to the side, watch the stream, and then drive onto the grass. So
That's very funny.
yeah, it's probably not the best thing to do.
I've done it a couple times, don't worry. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on your victory today around the Hungaroring in Tier 5.
Thank you.
Hopefully we will see you again next week on the podium, or not even, or even on the top step once again around Spa.
Oh yeah, I'll win next week as well. So.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Let's see it, bro. Thank you very much for joining us today, Toast. Congratulations on your victory once again.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, good sir. We are now gonna finish off the races, or finish off coverage. Thank you guys very much for joining us today in this wonderful Hungaroring race. Don't forget to check in to Tier 4 as our good friend Punju is leading that with Sako today. Stop by, drop in a hello. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next week in Spa.